color of that sky this morning. Sunrises and sunsets in Alberta are just wild.
I remember waking up in this very park a few years ago when Mr. Cruz was totally scared of the side door. Now he stands there protecting us from absolutely everything. I woke up this morning a little bit undecided on where we're going. Are we going to drive any farther?
A laundry room here. Cool. Oh yeah. Coin showers. It's got an outside privacy curtain and an inside shower curtain. 1 loonie equals 2 minutes. A couple extra.
Something I do know is that whoever you were in your past doesn't matter. It's who you are today that matters. It's today that's going to change the future of everything in your life, so do greatness today. So in these moments right here, I always feel like I'm tying on my superhero cape with my hands on my hips and the wind blowing the cape behind me, the wind blowing in my hair. Do I have long enough hair for that? Whatever, back to the story. The wind blowing in my hair, feeling like a superhero. And then there's my travel partner. My side, whatever. That.
Looks like somebody was on a bender last night. You doing all right over there, buddy?
Here I am trying to be energetic and inspiring myself today. And there he is lying there, passed out, face down, butt in the air. Yep, that's the kind of stuff I gotta deal with every damn day. And, well, really, bro? You've been YouTubing for how many years and you still can't figure out that wind is not your friend? Come on now.
Pretty insane that Alberta is completely flat. Completely flat, then bang! It just goes like, you like my sound effect? Right down there into the Badlands. So right here, they found more dinosaur bones, fossils, and plant species in an area this big than anywhere else in the world. It's not saying this is the largest dinosaur find in the world, but of its size, this holds the world record for the most species found. About a month ago, I made a video at the Dinosaur Museum in Drumheller. If you haven't seen that video, go see it. It was such a fun day. But you'll notice there that there was lots of bones, including one of a T-Rex and all sorts of other crazy things that were found right here inside of this area. That's why they called it Dinosaur Provincial Park. Pretty darn cool. Okay, where are we going today? I don't know. Are we going east? Still don't know. Reaching way out here for it. Hey. Don't eat my phone. Don't eat my phone. Can't eat my phone. Making myself a quick little bit of breakfast, but it is very windy outside. You can hear it howling through the windows. Being a YouTuber, windy days kind of suck because it deletes any option of talking on camera while you're outside. That's alright, I'm pretty sure some of you are like, Chrome, just stop talking. Film more of this guy. That's all they're here for, Cruzy, is you. Making some of those Costco hash browns with this chunks of bacon and look at this stuff in here. I haven't bought these hash browns in a long time and I'm very excited. I'm watching a video I just edited today. He's like, but Dad, this chair is so good. Oh yeah. Look at those hash browns. There's where we are. Yeah! Back on the road and we're still driving east. Maybe we'll full send it. I don't know. I'm just going into the next big town here, which is Medicine Hat, just to grab some fuel and give Andy at Overland Interiors a phone call. And I still don't know where I'm going. But as of right now, you all are maybe 3 days behind my travels. 3 days. There was a time before my van went in and got the Tyro coating put on. You guys were about 2 weeks behind me. Now, only a couple of videos. I can see you guys in my side view mirror. You're right behind me.
As we travel deeper and deeper into the prairies of Alberta, we come across a lot of landmarks that I have filmed before. That is supposed to be the world's largest metal teepee. But we've been here and done that, so the inspiration today is starting to dwindle.
Well, we are in Saskatchewan? Say what? I'm done. I quit. No more driving east. I just can't handle all the flatness. I miss the mountains. So we are turning around. Oh my gosh. What are we doing?
I'm beginning to think that I just might need therapy. I don't know why, I turned around today. The farther I was moving east, the more my heart was feeling a little lost. So I decided, screw it, we're just gonna turn around and go back to Alberta.
I'm just coming up on the welcome to Alberta sign, baby. Hold on a second, didn't we just leave Alberta? Guess I should let Andy know I'm not coming.
Hey, man.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Oh, how's Saskatchewan?
You seen my post?
Yeah. You see my comment?
No, I didn't see the comment. I got back to the welcome to Alberta sign and I figured, well, baby, maybe I should call Andy.
Just scroll over and go over to your Patreon right now and look at it.
Yeah. It's all good, bro. The adventure begins. Cheers. I just repurposed the bottle of tequila I have sitting here. The main reason why I wanted to go into Ontario was to see my boy Andy at Overland Interiors and go see Madison and Rayner at Ray Outfitted. But then I was thinking, do I love you guys that much to drive through 2 more completely flat provinces? Sorry, Andy. Sorry, Ray Outfitted. The answer to that is no. Just to know that the mountains are maybe 3 hours that way, or I continue to drive this way forever. I have actually done this drive every year I've been in the van except for my first one. Like, we went coast to coast in Canada one year. Last year we went all the way out to Ontario. This year I just about went back. The main reason why I busted a U-turn is because I missed the mountains and I figured let's go play in the mountains for a little while. I still got about another 2 weeks to go before I can really shove this in the bush. Maybe a week. I'll have to call them and find out. But another reason why I turned around is I have to make that trek with my ambulance when it comes time to do the build on the inside, because it's going to Andy at Overland Interiors for the cabinetry on that one. So I'm like, do I make this trek now and then maybe make the trek again next year with the Ambo? Nah, let's just wait and do it next year with the Ambo. Okay. To the mountains, boy! Ow! I just bonked my head. Did you see that? I came in here, I just smacked my head right here. We're not going to the mountains today because I don't feel like driving that far today, but we are heading back towards the way we came in Alberta. I think I've lost my mind. I've gone cuckoo, cuckoo.
You just never know, I might be going all Looney Tunes on you guys and might end up in therapy, but let me tell you something. I did a U-turn in my life and that's what got me inside of my van living the life I have today. So busting a U-turn out here on the road and turning around to follow my heart, no big deal. Weirdos unite.
Just pulling into a rest area for the night. We've been driving now for a couple of hours. And I don't normally like to drive around at night because of the animals. There's some people in an RV right there. There's some lights on right there, a little camper van right there. But we got the back porch lights on so we can see everything. I love that. I just started my 5th year of van life, and that's the first time I have ever busted a U-turn when I have a few more months left before areas completely get packed in with snow. They may get snow in the next 30 days. They say sometimes by Halloween snow hits, but I've been out here just about every year, and sometimes snow doesn't hit till like middle or late November. So we would have still had another 6 weeks of travel. First time I've ever just like, nope, I am done looking at flat lands. I know there's a lot to see when you get off the highway in Saskatchewan and in Manitoba, but the purpose of me going any farther this trip would have been to see friends. And I just kind of felt that, maybe let's just go turn around and go play around in the mountains for this year, and I'll go see my friends next year. They're not going anywhere. They'll always be my friends. And speaking of that, isn't it crazy that a subscriber of mine, aka Andy, reaches out to me years ago, offers to build my van out because he had some extra spare time at his shop and he wanted to do something nice for somebody, and that has turned into me and him becoming bros. He phones me, believe it or not, I don't even know if Andy knows this yet, he calls me more than anybody else in my life phones me. Like, I get a call from Andy like once a week or once every 2 weeks, or sometimes 2-3 times in 1 week. The only friend of mine I have ever had that has phoned me that often. So Andy, you're a bro. Just because I turned around doesn't mean it. Kind of felt good though. As soon as I turned around, I felt pressure go away for some reason. I think it's because all of that driving is a huge undertaking. We're talking like 3,000 more kilometers. I've also seriously I've had the shop on my mind, just thinking about getting a shop, and it makes me a little bit nervous, but having a space to work on the ambulance would be just beautiful. And a place for my friends to pop by and work on their rigs, or some subscribers down the line that need a little spot to work on their vans. Maybe I might be the one that'll have that kind of space to help out the community. It makes me super excited to see what's out there and take a look around and imagine what life would be like if I had a shop space. What makes me nervous is, what if that shop space causes me stress? Because I remember when I had a storage locker, I hated the idea of having an anchor somewhere. Now that everything I own is inside of this van, everything. I don't own anything that's not here, except for the ambulance. I do own that. But everything that I own for my own personal living is right here inside of this van. And I'm worried that if I do happen to acquire a space, that it causes me stress, knowing that whether I go away from somewhere, I always have the shop to go back to. But I always seem to go back to the west coast of Canada every winter. So in some ways it kind of just makes sense to get a shop, aka Vancouver Island or something like that. So when I go back for the winters, I got a place to work on my van, do some upgrades, do some repairs, and get ourselves ready for the next year's adventure. I don't know. What do you guys think? Anyway, you guys, we're sleeping at a rest area tonight, just outside of Calgary, Alberta. But I do get really good sleeps at rest areas. If you're the kind of person that is a very light sleeper, a rest area might be really tough because there's a lot of traffic in throughout here all night long, especially big semi-trucks. And this one's nicely divided though, so the semi-trucks are on the other side. Some of them pull in. If they have refrigeration units, those things run all night long, so it's like outside of your vehicle. For me, stuff like that doesn't bother me. I couldn't care if there was a semi-truck running right beside me right now. I would have that window open, probably die from the exhaust, but I would sleep so good pre-death. Because that exhaust, it's probably not good for us inside of here. Anyway, guys, I know this one was a bit quirky, a bit different. I just feel weird today. I feel weird that I just turned around, because as of right now, I know we're gonna head back towards BC and just have some fun. Do a little zigzaggy, do a little windy through the mountains, do a little play around in BC until it snows, and then back to Vancouver Island or somewhere. I don't know where. Everybody seems to be going back to Vancouver Island. I hear Emmy's going there. I hear Joseph's going there. I hear Jeffy Bear's going there. So now I'm debating if I even want to go there. Because I don't have everybody over there filming. Come on, what kind of content we're going to make when all my friends are filming over there for their YouTube channel. So I'm still undecided about my winter. If I get a shop, then I'd have lots to film over there. What do you think? Okay, I'm gonna go. I just put my feet on the roof. Why did I do that? Cruzy! Cruz's like, what are you doing? Dad's being a weirdo, buddy. Daddy's being a weirdo. You see him? He's like, Dad, your feet smell bad, Dad. They smell bad. I can't believe I turned around today. See you tomorrow. Weirdos unite.
Well, I've officially lost it, but that's okay. Welcome to the family, everybody. If you haven't hit subscribe yet, please do. Just noticed that we rolled over to 200,000 subscribers just now, so get on board. Let's go for a ride. I don't know where we're going, but we're going somewhere. All right, guys, see you soon. Weirdos unite, baby.